Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. Welcome back to Aspera. Alright, where are we at? We are still having issues here with CO2 and O2. And we are currently unlocking pretty much everything. So no longer attached to the Earth. And we need to get this underway, but we need a space elevator for that. So I do need to get into having a space elevator. So that's a research. Oop, wrong button, as I always seem to do. We've got this one left we can do. It's almost done, and then we can build anywhere on the planet. Need to check in on some of this stuff and pull back on these things so that they actually can sustain themselves. That makes sense. It's the last sector. Awesome. Okay, it's all just up to expansion and research. Now all these are turned off because they turn CO2 into O2, and I'm not sure what else I need to do to bring those numbers down. Basically want to stop pushing stuff out to the atmosphere. Terraforming. Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff, kind of need to just let it go for the moment. Temperatures are nice, 30 degrees C. Just need to focus on people researching. So I can see me potentially having a few sped up sections in this video. And hopefully that'll make it so it doesn't become super boring or anything. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're off. I clicked on the colony there for a second. You are gone. You are gone. This area is not doing so great. And not a lot for them to expand to. We've got tons of carbon here. But all the other items no longer there, so I think I got rid of most of the... Yeah, there's no extra research happening there. This can just be robotic. It's not going to be a problem. I wouldn't mind eventually linking some of these places together, but that's a lot of roads and trying to mesh up between things. Iron mine is gone. Some iron out here. Some chemicals. Then that's completely cut off. That was really smart of me. Daft would be another word I would use for myself. Awesome. silicon out here. Again, we're just kind of needing to pick up bits and pieces to ensure that we've still got material. These two are working well now. Well, it was. That one's full. That's why it's not working. I'm not as worried about water because I can put a few more of these along on the edge here and pick up water that way. Still going up, which isn't great. Want this this research to finish up. It says 33 months. Really need to get to more people researching, and whether that means I need some more. We've got a few colonies here, right? These take a lot to get kicking along, so that's probably why things aren't researching as quick as some of the research stations. Alrighty, we are back from a probably reasonably decent length sped up section. So the Dimios, I don't know, collision. Basically, we're going to collide one of Mars's moons into the surface to release a massive amount of kinetic energy. Okay, let's do it. Nitrate, nuclear extraction. No, we need to push towards space elevator. Pretty much, I think that's really where we need to go. What does this do? I don't really need to convert CO2 into O2, I really need... Yeah. Let's push for this one. That's going to take a bit. I've turned all of these off. I'm trying to work out what I need to do with our temperature and stuff. Obviously, we're in the danger zone of O2 here, and I need to somehow drop O2 and CO2 at the same time. It needs to be down at 5%. But I don't want to have too many other issues, so I'm wondering whether I just turn this back on. I was just sitting, and you would have seen it in the video, trying to work out what I need to do here. So you can see we've got a fairly low downward trend on Oxygen's going up very slowly. O2's going up. But greenhouse gases are coming down, and so is CO2. Now, not sure whether it sort of goes in waves. What this peak is up here. But temperature is slowly dropping. See, we had a peak of almost, well, we're up at 30 degrees somewhere, and it is slowly dropping. So I need to work on making sure that we keep our numbers at a good spot while still being able to drop our numbers to where they need to be. I'll turn that greenhouse gas one back on, which might help us. And then we need to have this research, which is going to say 44 months. It's a decent length of time. So I might try a little bit of expansion. You would have seen I've queued up all this down here. I probably don't need all of this, but I think this area is now lacking in aluminium. So I kind of need to get them out here, otherwise I can't build anything. You can see there the worker factory needs aluminium, and I don't believe there's any around here. So these are priority. We can't even do it because there's no aluminium. That's probably a problem. May have doomed this part of the colony. Without being able to get aluminium there, we're kind of in a hole. So. Have some fun. No, I guess we want some storages in between. That's ice, isn't it? Not really any water there. See how they go with that. Alright, probably do another sped up section and be back when this research is done.
I have become quite proficient in space technology. Just a little more to go.
Alright. We're gonna crash this thing into the into Mars. Really not sure what this is gonna do. Probably make everything explode, to be honest. Here we go. Light the place on fire, no my luck. Okay. Not real sure what it did. CO2's dropping, but the oxygen's really climbing, and I'm did a little bit of Googling while I waited. And it seems that I need to get the nitrate research underway. This stuff, nitrogen from Titan, obviously in the space elevator, so I'm kind of stuck here. And things will catch on fire a lot, apparently. That O2 will just keep going up, so the best I can do is maybe continue doing this. I need a lot more research. Kind of looking at my video length at the moment and realizing that there's a lot of sped up sections so far. You know, for me, I'm currently at about 45 minutes worth of recording, but for you guys, I don't know, I'm cutting big chunks out. Well, trimming it down for high speed sections, but keep going for a bit longer. And then I may end up putting a cut in until we get this done. Downside to this game, I kind of have to record because of all the little quips and the story unlocked stuff that happens. I think I've kind of lost this area here. I think it's not worth saving. There's nothing really left to do here. It's all gonna crumble anyway. So I may as well just deconstruct everything. they're not going to do it because it's all damaged beyond repair. But that was a fail on my part, this bit. A lot of materials here, but I can't access it, so it's pretty much. Also doing some reading. A lot of other people just did this tendril approach instead of using the extra landers. Because of this reason, you know, you're so far away from where you were. Getting materials to and from is far too difficult. Like down here, I could probably do with having that research station in there to help with the research, because I'm only getting 50 points a month, and that's solely down to the fact that we're not pushing enough materials into these things to keep them researching. So it would probably be smarter for me to turn a couple of these off. Like, there's only got 3 people in it. That's got 7. 40, 47, 19. Let's turn that one off too. What have you got a new? 44. Again, I've got all these places around that aren't efficient, because it takes a long time for them to do stuff. So moving people between them may... I'm still at 44. Moving people between the colonies may be a smarter move to get it to be more efficient. This is at 95 with 50 people in it. This one's better because it's higher, closer to 50 people. So it seems 50 people is the number. This one's at 100%. I just feel like that's probably what's causing us some problems, is that you get all these inefficient research areas. This one's running, doesn't have a lot of people in it. This only takes 1, and we only get 12. This takes 5, and we get... I mean, that still is better, because you're getting... For 5, you're getting 60. For 5, you're getting 72. But I think it takes a bit longer, that's all. I don't know the sort of day, how many days it takes to do this. Find out in a second. Okay, so 40 days per... So what are we looking at? 200 days to get 60. And then you'd need 1 more lot to get the 72. We're still looking at 240 days, whereas one of these things... Let's see if I've got one that's about to trigger. Now that I've closed the lot, this one's about to go. $322. So it's actually... This one isn't quite 100% efficiency. It's still probably more efficient, the little ones. So yeah, it might hurt. It mightn't hurt to turn 1 more off. Whichever one is closest to finish. This is going pretty quick. Oh, that's a regular colony. Okay, so it only takes 2. These advanced ones take a bit more. So once this is off, I'll turn it off and we can push them somewhere else. That's 269, so it's not too bad actually. People can depart and they can go to other places. Not even sure how many people we've got up here now. These people departing or what? Just waiting for a shuttle. We can squish it down to still at 50 even with this one off. There you go. So I've gone there. This one's full. People are leaving. Good. They'll go to hopefully these other places and 53. Push the people around. I'm researching in another place. One's almost full. Still a couple more people departing from here. Plenty of places to go, people. Still, this one's dropped to 60%. Don't understand why. Yeah, I don't understand the ups and downs here of this efficiency. Building output compared to its maximum output. But we've got enough people. Anyway. So again, this is going to take a while to connect up. Once it does connect up, this should allow this area to kick back off again, and maybe I will build another another research hut right here to keep it going. Get a little bit more research. It's just limiting down here with the amount of materials we don't have. I think there's no water down here, for example. So it's probably not the smartest move. We'll have to transport water through. But we'll see. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up here. It's going to take me a while to get to this next step. So yeah, I may do a fair bit of recording and some high speed stuff, or bits and pieces to try and catch up to our next step. We are at that point though where things are going to be a little bit slow. So until we can get this next research done, see, we've dropped to 38. Maybe it wasn't smart to turn all this stuff off. Maybe it is better to have 50 people per thing. That's just, I don't get it. No water in it. That'll do it. Come on guys, get the water pumping. Need more workers. That's my issue now, is getting the water in there. Keeping them running. Cool. Water on Mars, everyone. Need more. Might put a few more of these in. He's full. It's just, I guess, the workers. Maybe another worker hub. Can't quite get it in the middle there. So here we go. Alright. This place is going to set on fire in the next episode, I'm sure of it. So, for now, I'm going to wrap up. Hopefully I've accounted for all the high-speed sections and we'll have a normal length episode. If we don't, apologies. But otherwise, until next time, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.